guys, have you ever looked at Temu's website and wondered, is it worth it? Is it worth the price? Is the quality there? Is the weight worth it? In this video, I'm going to review 26 items that I've purchased myself. This is not sponsored, but 26 items for the garden, at least garden related, that I've purchased and share with you my honest thoughts about that. One caveat I will say with regard to Temu, I have read a number of articles online about the security issues with their app. So I would very strongly recommend you not purchase anything by downloading their app. Try to get you to do that. They give you extra incentives. But for security reasons, I would not do that. I would go off the website only and also use a secure form of payment, such as a credit card or PayPal, something that you have a way to reverse if you have an issue. I'd like to welcome you to my backyard Kentucky homestead. If you're new here, my name is Kim. I'd like to thank you for joining me. If you like gardening, garden decor, garden stuff, please hit the like button. I'd appreciate it. That'll help the channel out. So let's get started. So the first things we're going to review are these little garden hanging flags. Got a gnome with flowers and then a gnome with sunflowers. So super, super cute. Pretty good size for a hanging flag, probably typical. I would say the printing is really well done on them, and they are a heavy woven canvas, so they should last quite a while. This one was $2.24, and this one was $2.98. So this would be a big definite yes, definitely worth it. So the next item is a 4-piece metal garden gnome stake decor item. It was $3.38 for decor. Pretty good, definitely metal. Super cute. And I'm just getting into gnomes. I know I'm kind of late to that party, but these are super cute. So I love them. So definitely worth it. So the next item is a set of 3 strawberry or plant hanging baskets. They're pretty decent. I don't know how long they'll last, if they last for more than one season, but there's 8 holes. So you would the bag with dirt and then put your plant in through each of the holes. So these would be really, really good. I've seen other people use these for petunias. It'd be really good with a cascading effect on that, or anything that would trail like that. Strawberries are a good idea for these as well. So it's pretty good. They were about $10, so about $3 each. So this is probably in the middle, because I don't know that these will last more than one season. So the next one is just going to absolutely knock your socks off. It's going to wow you beyond belief. It is a large dragon for just under $9. No. Cute. It's going to get lost in the garden, and I don't know the scale of real dragons, but this isn't large. So I would definitely pass on that. It's well crafted. It is a light poly resin something. So it's not super heavy, and it'll be cute out in the garden, maybe in a flower bed that has lower flowers, but I wouldn't spend $10 on this. So I will add a video on here as well for this one, but I absolutely love this. It's a pinwheel kind of thing, hot air balloon. It was just like $4. Super cute. It flows really, really well. So I highly would recommend this. Absolutely adorable for your garden. So I love it. I would give it 4 thumbs up if I had 4 thumbs. To go with the landscape staples, I also got the gaskets. There's 50 of them. $6.79 is what I paid for it. And then the landscape staple would just go down through those 2 holes. And it would help to prevent the weed barrier, the weed fabric from ripping. I've had a couple of places where I was rolling a wheelbarrow over it, or it got snagged on somebody's foot and it tore the landscape fabric. So I'm going to really look at these to try to keep that a little bit more intact and safe. So I would say these are definitely worth it. Very nice hard plastic. They'll last for probably the rest of eternity because they're plastic. So another item I got was the sharpening stone tool, just under $5, but I'll be able to sharpen my pruners and the trimmers. I think this is also a good deal. Another item I got were these, I think they're 5-inch zip ties. They were $1.25, so there's 100 in here. So I'd say that's a really good deal. They did have other sizes, and they're different package sizes, so you could get what you need. I found it really effective to have these to stake out my tomato plants or peppers or just a lot of different things. Anything that needed support. It was even the trellising system that I use for my tomatoes. I use zip ties to make sure everything was connected really well and tight. So I would say these are worth it. The next item is also utilitarian. It's another good, it's the soft tie that you can use to tie up your plants. It's 65 feet of this pliable cord. You could just cut it wherever you need it, however long you needed the piece to be. And it was under $8. So I think that's a really good deal for this. And it's very flexible and it's pretty much what you would buy anywhere. If you need plant labels, they have a package of 50 for under $3. It is exactly what I bought off Amazon. If you're going to use these, definitely get a gardening pen marker because it is a little bit more UV resistant than a Sharpie marker. Sharpie markers don't work really well for that. They'll fade pretty quick, but these are just like what you would buy off Amazon for plant tags. So yeah, definitely a yes. The next thing is little root balls. I've not used these before. I imagine they're pretty much like what you would get anywhere. There were 20 of them and it was under $7. I'm gonna give these a shot to try to propagate some items, some hydrangea or something like that. Just gonna try them, see how that goes. So definitely yes, would be a good idea. The next item was a little bit more expensive. It was about $25, $24. I tried freeze drying herbs last year and honestly, I didn't like it. A lot of the herbs I felt pretty much lost their flavor. This year I'm going to try to do the just traditional drying, air drying. So I got this rack to dry the herbs, but I would be careful because this is what this came in. So when I undid the bungee cord around this, it kind of just went boom. So if you get one of these and you open it up, be careful because it's just going to pop out. But it looks pretty good. So this is the 6-layer one. They did have smaller ones. It has a zip opening to where you can access it. It looks pretty good. I'm really excited to try it, give it a whirl. So yes, I'm very happy with that one. Another one that's going to absolutely wow your socks off is the garden sifter. Comes with 2. Maybe if you're doing a fairy garden, it would work, but these are really, really small. Honestly, I garden on an adult level, so kids might like these. They weren't very expensive, but I don't think they're worth it. It would take forever to try to sift out some dirt. Maybe again, if you're working with a very small fairy garden or very small pot of plants you're wanting just to up pot, but no, I would pass on these. So if you've ever seen the Rue Apron, they had a similar copy of that for $14 at Temu. It crisscrosses around the back and it has these release tabs. You would put your harvest here in the pocket. You also have kind of a pocket here. But once you have your harvest and then you go back to your basket or wherever you want to drop your fruit or veggies off, then you can just unclip it. They drop out carefully so you don't bruise your produce. And then you can just clip it back and keep on going. So for $14, it's much less expensive than the Rue Apron, and it's like a heavy canvas, and this is plastic, so I'm happy with it. I would definitely recommend this. I also got this cute t-shirt, so if you're ever looking for a cute t-shirt, love this one. So it was $8, but it's super cute. It's comfy, so I love it. Another thing I got was this sign. It says, "May you touch dragonflies and stars, dance with fairies, and talk to the moon." I'll probably put this in my office at work, but it was really, really cute, and it was only for $4. So another item I got was this collapsible lawn bag, and it came with 2 claws to pick up leaves. It was $12. I can see right through the bottom. It's very, very flimsy. It's also not very wide. I would save my money and invest in one of those pop-up bags from like Fiskars from Amazon. I'll actually link one at the bottom. But I would definitely don't get this bag. It's too narrow. The way it comes together is with this little plastic ring, and it slides through. And yeah, I would not waste my money on this. Because like I said, I can already see through the bottom of it. I haven't even used it yet. It's not going to last long. For the next items, we're going to go on a little tour. And the first item we're going to look at is this outdoor reversible rug. This one is 106 inches by 70 inches. It's kind of like a woven plastic. I'm actually very impressed with it. It was $35, but definitely I think worth it. It does have a woven texture, so it almost looks like it's bamboo or something like that. It's pretty cool. I like it very much. So definitely worth it. And then we have our brassicas out here sunning themselves, getting ready to be planted. Hopefully soon, some other stuff that we've got. We'll be doing a garden tour here in the next week or so. The next thing that we're going to look at are these hanging baskets. There were 4 of them for $12.50. Very strong. Very nice. I got 2 sets of these. I actually got a second set, and I'm going to use them for nasturtium and other plants beneficials around my garden. Just hang it on the side of the bed and put a pot with nasturtium seeds in it. Just coming out. Get back in there. All right. So really, really cute. Really be good for a patio, a railing, deck railing, or fence railing. Or if you've got a garden bed, pretty good in depth on the amount that they can cover to hang off of. Also, if you saw shorts, I also potted nasturtium in the Dollar Tree hanging baskets. We're still doing very well. Waiting for this nasturtium to come up. So the next thing we're going to look at is this garden stake. Very tough. It was at about $9. One thing that I really like about it, it actually has 4 feet on it instead of just 2, so it makes it much more stable. So very happy. These were $9. I got 2 of them so far. I've not seen any locally that have the 4 feet on them. So we'll put our hanging basket with the ranunculus, with the nasturtium back on there. And then we've got 2 more. There's 4 altogether from the first order of those hanging baskets. So very happy with those. An item I got actually last year, which I absolutely adore, is this little fairy moonlight with a crystal. They have it this year for $15.78, which is about what I spent on it. Even all through the winter, it stayed lit almost all night, even with the shorter days. So I absolutely love it. It was absolutely adorable. Highly recommend that one. This is another solar light, also very, very adorable. It's a sun with a ball in the middle. It was a little bit more. It was $20, but absolutely adorable. And it's doing very well. And then the last one is a flame solar light. It was about $13.29. Also very adorable. I did have a problem with the solar portion, the battery charger breaking off. But this is the 3rd light I've gotten from them, and they're all made the same way, so I think this was just happenstance. The weld just wasn't very good on it. But I think overall, you probably wouldn't have that issue. So love it. They're a really nice accent to the garden. So Temu, as you can see, has a whole lot of options to choose from. Some are definitely worth it, some are not. If you are interested in other garden hauls, I did one on Dollar Tree, which I will link above and below. Please check that out. And if you are new here, please consider subscribing and follow me on my journey as I continue gardening. So until the next time, I hope you have a very wonderful day. Thank you.